Greetings, mortal. It is I, Elena Bethorie, the eternal vampire, but this time I am not lurking in the shadows of the ancient castle or walking through the haunted forests of Earth. No, today I embark on the journey beyond the stars. For the first time in history, a vampire explores the vastness of space. Yes, I, Elena Bethorie, I am the first vampire to conquer the unknown cosmos in no-man's sky. Prepare to witness with the mysteries of distant planets, the allure of aliens' world, and the uncharted beauty of the galaxies. Space may be cold and endless, but nothing can match the darkness within me. So fasten your seatbelt, mortals. It's going to be an interstellar adventure like no others. Let us begin our cosmic voyage. Okay, so I'm going to start on the normal mode. Then the way that I going to commentary on this No Man's Sky is a little bit different from my other work like Vampire Survivors or Holocube, because the No Man's Sky is a 3D game and my graphic card is not that powerful, so I'm recording the voice actually after I recorded the video. So I'm more like narrating the game, not like let's play the game, if that makes any sense. But I try my best to narrate it.
Commencing Atlas System Suit Initialization.
Captain's Log 000-001.
Life support systems activated.
And now I am awakened in the very weird planet
Shield
called
connector system online.
Tolerance 312. The planet looks quite beautiful. The color is purple, which is one of my favorite colors. And my character just looking around. I still cannot control the characters.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
Okay, I have a gun, apparently.
User initialization sequence complete.
Tame Towers V12 and the whole system. And oh, I got the red tire. Awesome.
Radiation protection falling.
Wonder, is it a random assign or is it like a default color? Okay, so I need to scan, but apparently my scanner is critically damaged and I need to collect some ferret dice. Ferret dice. Dust. So I can use the gun. Oh, actually it's called mining beam to collect the mineral. And I just realized I actually collecting the raw mineral. It's a cobalt. I'm looking for ferrite dust right now, so I'm trying to look around and see where I can find the ferrite dust. Oh, and then I found the first one. And another one. So I need around 75 ferrite dust in order to complete this first tutorial, I think. Also along the way, I noticed there's some other minerals such as carbon. I'm not sure if it's going to be useful, but I'm just going to collect it along the way. There's some carbon, and I also see there's some salt. And it's time to fix my scanner. So we're just going to drop the ferrite dust into the place, and the scanner is fixed. And you're using the L3 to scan your surrounding, and I see a lot of icons popping up, the NA and H. Now the tutorial asked me to collect some sodium. Since there's a characters in front of us, so might as well just collect some before we're moving on. So sodium is from yellow plants, which is the Na just now. So using the L3 to scan, and then I see a couple of plants. So the sodium is for recharging the hazard protection. My hazard protection is only 13% left, so I guess it's a good time to recharge it with the sodium that I just collected.
Starship signal detected.
Okay, grab more sodium for future use. Hazard protection is basically to protect the from environment. Now the tutorial showing us to reach the marker. And conveniently, it's also showing the distance, which is 650 U. U as in clinic? Okay, so we can run, we can jump using the jetpack. But the duration is quite short though. If you notice, the icon of the character running is turning to red. That means I cannot run for temporarily until it recharges again. More sodium. And there's a plant that looks kind of menacing, so I decided to just destroy it, and it gives me some oxygen, which I will assure that is very useful for my life. There's a lot of carbon. Also, I noticed my mining bin almost empty, so the way to recharge it is using the carbon. So note to myself, I need to get a lot of carbon if I want to keep shooting around. Okay, we almost there. 170 unit. Also, the guide is popping up, so I'll check it for a little bit. There's a lot of reading though, so I'm probably going to read it behind the scene. Oh, so there's the spaceship, which is currently on fire. There's also a couple of containers which contain rust metal. I'm not sure what the rust metal for, but I'm just going to grab it for now. It's probably junk though. Also the viscous fluid. I'm not sure is it useful. Ah, we arrive at the marker. So it's spewing some cryptic text. Traveler anomaly detected. So we need to investigate the crash ship while it's still burning. Looks dangerous, but well, that's what the tutorials asked me to do. So I'm just going to investigate the ship. The ship at least seems to recognize me, so I assume this is my ship, but I wonder why I spawn like way far away from the ship. Okay, now we need to fix the pulse engine using the hermetic seal and metal plating. So this game will involve a lot of crafting and think. Okay, so the next tutorial is repair the pulse engine using the metal plating. And I need to open my inventory. Okay, so just click it and then there's a metal plating. And I just go to the pulse engine and put the metal plating.
Repaired.
And there's another part that's still damaged, which I'm pretty sure the tutorial will ask me to do the last part. Okay, partially complete. Need to jump onto the ship again and diagnostic. Okay, so hermetic seal. I need to salvage the planetary charge. So I guess I cannot make the hermetic seal right now. I don't have the blueprint or some sort. Okay, the marker pointing to the same beacon housing thing earlier. And it gives me the planetary chart, which used to talk about for getting the hermetic
Navigational data received.
also. And there is the new worker. Oh, there's a lot of oxygen plant around, which is useful. Also some sodium and carbon.
Radiation protection.
So before heading to the marker, I decided to grab some of the minerals first. Oh, that's a big one. But unfortunately I cannot destroy it. I need some advanced mining tool. Now it's time to move to the marker. Pay attention to the right bottom right screen, the running mine icon. It's recharging if I'm not running.
Incoming storm.
And I wonder what is that icon that is still showing. Okay, the next marker is quite far away, and the sky turned quite dark, so I assume it's very nighttime, which is nice. And there's a warning incoming storm, which I think it's dangerous. And I'm starting to notice the screen become weird, like greenish storm. Probably because of the toxicity is quite high, 7.3. And it's quite cold as well, -9, I mean. And my hazard protection is dropping really fast. I just noticed that the arrow is turning into a 3 arrow. That means it's dropping faster than usual. I decided to put more sodium, so my protection is up to 100%. Even though it's keep dropping, and I'm hoping that the marker is closer now. It feels quite intense because I have feeling like I'm running, escaping from whatever going to demise my life right now. I decided to grab some carbon while waiting for the running to recharge. And finally, I'm raising some building, hoping I'll be able to just set in and then wait for the storm to settle down. And also I noticed that my hazard protection is going up whenever I'm inside the building.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
And the storm is clearing. Hooray! The sky turns clear, and I already grabbed from the marker place in order to make the carbon nanotubes. Okay, I need to put the analysis. And I just noticed there are 3 tabs: exosuit, starship, and multi-tool. Right now I'm going to put it on the multi-tool, which was the tutorial asked me to do so. So yeah, I already have the analysis visor installed. And I need to craft the carbon nanotubes now. I need to craft and then put it on the visor. And analysis visor is completed. So here's the new tools: the analysis visor, which is used for scanning around to identify what's the item, and also to look around icons that's showing up on the screen. Be able to scan animal now as well. And while scanning, I noticed there's a knowledge stone, which is quite near from where I'm standing right now. I decided to take a detour to the knowledge stone before heading back to the spaceship, cause it's very near, only 120 U. And I wonder what's the knowledge stone. Do I need to scan it, shooting it, or actually just press the square button. Visions of the game. So it talks to me a bit and then I just press accept and yeah. I have learned the word gate. Tick means gate.
Units received.
And now it's time to heading back to the spaceship. I'll keep scanning wherever I can scan,
Units received.
because every time you scan, you get some currency. I'm not sure what is the currency name yet.
Units received. Units received.
Ah, you can also scan the flora. The the sodium, also I believe the oxygen as well. There is a lot of things to scan in this game. And I guess you can need to scan also every time you visit a new planet. Okay, I found some interesting icon there, so I decided to check out the buried technology module. Although when I arrive, I'm not sure what to do with it, how to grab it, how to take it. Still though, it piqued my curiosity.
Radiation protection.
It appears to be inside the ground, which I have no idea how to get into the ground yet. Cheers, I noticed my hazard protection is only half. Currently, I decided to leave the relic thing for now and heading to the knowledge stone before heading back to the spaceship, because I'm quite sure the spaceship is quite near now. Now I learn another word, a get word for friend. I assume we're learning the word for decrypting something later on. Early, time to get some life support. I wonder if I'm going to receive anything if I be able to scan the whole entire planet.
Radiation protection falling.
So yeah, I only got 25% left. Well, I can fuel it with sodium, but since the spaceship is nearby, so I guess I'm just going to save the sodium for now. And finally, we arrived back to the spaceship. And I noticed there's another icon for the booty, for the berry or something. But for now, we got more important tasks to do, which is fixing the pulse engine using the hermetic seal.
Component prepared. Technology prepared.
Now, the pulse engine is done. There's another module that I need to fix, the last one, which is the launch thruster. I need a pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. Apparently, I have the dihydrogen jelly already. Probably from picking around the container or something. I don't remember actually. Now, we need to make the... what is it called again? Pure ferrite.
Component prepared.
So we need to craft the pure ferrite. It is confusing me because I only remember I pick up ferrite but not a pure ferrite. So I was thinking that maybe we can
Radiation protection.
process it, which is, yes, we need to build a portable refiner like the tutorial asks us to do. So portable refiner, and then I'm trying to put the ferrite inside. And also it needs a fuel to be able to work, and it takes carbon or condensed carbon.
Technology recharge.
Now for the input, we need to pure ferrite, which is I don't have enough. It says I need 50, so I decided to grab more before I'm doing the refining.
Units received.
Okay, so I guess I have enough ferrite now. The ferrite dust that I collected to convert into pure ferrite. So ferrite dust in, the output will be pure ferrite. Okay, I decided just to convert it for as much as I need yet, and just plug it in.
Component prepared. Technology prepared.
And finally, the spaceship is not burning anymore. It's time to pick up the portable refiner with just pressing the R3 button. And now it's time to get inside the spaceship and we take off. Since I never fly a spaceship before, so I'm trying to adjusting the control right now, hoping not to crash again to the planet. And also found out that L1 and R1 is for rolling, also X for shooting. And I am wondering where should I go until I notice that it says seek and search among the stars. So if in order to see the star, I'm pretty sure we need to go out to the atmosphere. So that's what I did. And finally, we pop to the orbit. And the main tutorial asked me to test the starship system. So R2 is for gas or thrust. Circle apparently for boosting, which is the speed become 2600 unit per second. It's good for traveling faster around the planet. And this one is for boosting, that is, the speed is, I cannot split the speed at all. I guess that is for teleporting or traveling across the other planet or star system, maybe. And I'm receiving a transmission. Yes, I'm not sure what they are talking about because it seems very cryptic.
Alert. Navigational
Okay,
data
we are
received.
receiving a new place to go now. A new marker on the different planet. So, in order to travel faster, I need to use the pulse drive, which is the L1 and R1. Takes another 13 seconds to arrive, which is, well, it's quite fast. I'm not sure how fast is the spaceship though, because I can't read the speed currently. And finally we arrive in the, I assuming, a new planet. It's called Rixham's the Hub. Now for the new things that I never did. Landing. So I'm really hoping I'm not crash landing. The tutorial says I need to press the square button. I keep pressing the square button but it's not landing, so I'm getting panic. Why it's not landing? I just keep pressing the button and suddenly it's landing. And I found out the answer why I couldn't landing. Yeah. Because it's near the water. Or near the lake. Now this planet looks very, very wet. So now let's check the quest. Also, I just noticed I need to scan again. Yeah, so every planet will have their own flora, fauna, and all the rocks to scan. Okay, now I need to find the signal source. And my visor turned into another bot now, showing the position where I need to go. And that it is. And also I noticed something else there. So, heading to the signal source. Still spewing some weird text, I would say. Okay, base computer and terrain manipulator. So that's the new thing I need to craft, I think. The base computer needs a chromatic metal. So how do I get a chromatic metal, I wonder? And also I need to crafting the terrain manipulator using the carbon nanotubes and dihydrogen jelly, which is I still have it. Also, I decided to go to the point of interest there, which is, oh, it's for saving. And now it's time to create whatever the tutorial asked me to while I'm still wandering around the new planet. There's an unknown building. Okay, I'm checking the quest. Secondary and primary. I'm curious about the terrain manipulator, so I decided to create that one first. So apparently it's for mining the valuable ores. And also, the terrain manipulator is going inside the multi-tool slot.
Technology installed.
So this small cube gun can actually do a lot of things, I assume, because there's a lot of anti-nodes that I can put on. Now it's time to create 2 carbon nanotubes. This I can build 2 right away in the same slot. Then now it's time to create the terrain manipulator. And I have the terrain manipulator now, I just need to know how to use it. So I decided just to check out the button and then realizing it's I'm going down into the hole and just creating. So that's how you use the manipulator.
Units received.
Now I take my swift time to scan around and also look around something that interests me to go.
Units received.
Also now I noticed that I need to find a copper deposit. So the one that is quite near enough. It's just on top of the mountain. Also noticed some green gas from the plant.
Received. Units received.
That's a big alien.
Units received. Units received.
And a lot of icons, so it's quite confusing me. And then I accidentally hit the scan button and something show up like a blocky shiny thing. So I assume that is the copper deposit, which is it is a copper deposit. And I forgot that I need to use the other tools to mining it, the manipulator. And suddenly I got 100 copper within like a couple of seconds. I decided to clean up the whole mine. Not sure how much I needed though to create the chromatic metal.
Units received.
Now it's time to create the chromatic.
Technology recharge.
put some copper in. I decided not to use all the copper because probably going to be useful for other stuff, so I just create the necessary number for the chromatic, which is I forgot, is it 30 or is it 50 or is it 40? So I just stop at 50. Now it's time to establish a construct a base. I'm not sure what will happen to me, so I'm thinking about building the base near to the spaceship. Also, since it's near the lake, looks like a very beautiful place to make a base. That's why I was thinking like, probably my base will be nicer if I make it near the lake. Probably make some pier or somewhat for fishing maybe. I'm not sure if we can fish or not in this game. I am kind of addicted to the scanning around the planet. So I pick a spot that looks like there. Looks flat enough and looks like a nice place to put a base. So start building the base computer. Okay, I want to play this base.
Base computer online.
And after the base computer is built, it gave me some plans. Under door, wall, and some floor panel and roof as well. So the base can protect me from hazard, so I think when the storm is coming, it's a nice place to hide. Okay, so let's start building the base, starting with the floor. I am not sure how big the base I need to make, but I am thinking of starting with 2 by 2, probably. And while I'm building the base, suddenly I heard about the weather warning. I'm trying to put the door first before the storm comes and try to build some wall. I'm not sure which way it should be facing, but I think this is the correct way.
Base computer online.
And I realized the storm is coming, but I'm still running around scanning for stuff because my hazard protection is quite high.
Thermal protection falling. Units received.
Also, when you use the scan visor, it will tell you a lot of information, such as how long your hazard protection will last, and also what mineral that they have in this planet, I think. So, I'm just going to wait inside my spaceship until the storm passes, which gonna take a while, I think.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
So after about probably 1.5 minutes, the weather is dropping, the temperature, and also I'm pretty sure the hazard. Now it's time to continue building the base, but I noticed I think I need some material. Okay, now it's time to make the last panel for wall and also the roof. Checking the door if it's working or not. And now it's time to build the roof. So the roof needs some carbon and also ferrite. I noticed the roof is kind of like snappy and kind of hard to adjust, so I decided just to fly on top of the roof and start building the other 3 parts. And now I finished my first base. Time to tell the base computer that I've done my work and what you're going to tell me next. So the computer asked me to find the surface data. The surface data is from the buried something, I think. But before that, I need to construct the research unit. And yes, I need to dig up the buried technology. I saw a couple of around the map, around the wall actually. So I just need to use the manipulator, I think, to dig it up. And I just noticed the plant containment is actually a light, pretty much. And now it's time to build the construction resource unit, which unfortunately I cannot make it because I need the magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubes. I know how to make the nanotubes. Just go inside your inventory and create one, and apparently I need more carbon, which is kind of disappointing. So while I'm getting some carbon, the tutorial says create the magnetized ferrite inside the refiner, and it's from the ferrite dust. And I didn't notice that I lack of ferrite dust as well. So when I try to make it, I have the nanotubes, and then I'm trying to refine the ferrite. There's two things that I noticed. One, I only have the dust ferrite.
Technology recharge.
The ferrite dust, and then the ferrite dust turn into pure ferrite, not into the magnetized. So I was thinking like, what will happen if I put the pure ferrite after I created it again into the input? And then I realized it turns into magnetized ferrite. But I still lack of magnetized ferrite too. So I need to grab some more. While on it, I'm trying to do something experimenting, like putting some stuff inside and what it's going to turn into. Oxygen become carbon, which is nope, not want to do that. How about carbon? Carbon into condense, I remember. And then condense turn again into carbon, so okay. So now I just realized that if I need just a basic carbon, I can turn the condensed one back into the carbon. So if the name is same, carbon, condensed carbon, or other carbon maybe later on, it will turn into the other way around.
Units received.
Okay, so I'm harvesting more ferrite while saving the game. So some plants actually have some carbon and condensed carbon. Time to refill my mining bin. At this point, I'm not sure that I have enough of the ferrite or not, but I don't want to do double work, like going back and forward, so I decided just to find all the ferrites around the map, or around the base to be exact. I was hoping I have enough ferrite because I cannot see there's more big rocks around. So it's time to put more ferrite dust. Turn into the pure, and pure into the magnetized. And now I have the mineral that I need to create the research unit. Okay, I guess that corner will be good enough. Now it's time to check. So, the research unit is for unlocking more new stuff, like base teleport module and other stuff, or to unlock the material for building structures. But since I don't have the what's it called again, the buried stuff, I guess I will need to check it out later. But that's it for this episode. I think the episode is already quite long and I've been narrated for I guess almost an hour, so hopefully I'll see you on the next episode, and hopefully I'm still creating the No Man's Sky progress. For now, see you. Captain Elena Bethorie signing off.